Hello again. My name is John, the Millennial Therapist, and this is my channel where I talk about all things related to therapy. Today, I'm going to continue to talk about different therapeutic modalities and treatment philosophies, focusing in this video on existential therapy. Existential therapy is not a well-defined therapeutic modality, nor is it a set of techniques, but rather a lens through which a therapist views a client's circumstances. The idea behind this approach is that a client's mental well-being depends on his or her ability to cope with fundamental problems of the human condition. There are considered four of these: mortality, a fear of death; isolation, the search for meaning, and responsibility for one's choices in life. Sometimes these are referred to as the ultimate concerns. We are all mortal, and we are all aware of this fact. Even those that are religious and believe in an afterlife understand that their bodies will die. We are all unique and therefore can never be completely understood by others. There may be moments where we are understood by another person, but it will never be complete or perfect. We are not beholden to our natural drives and have to search for meaning beyond the biological imperatives of survival and procreation. While it may be enough for, say, a dolphin to survive and breed, it is rarely fulfilling enough in total for a human being. Finally, life presents us with the need to make fateful decisions that come at a steep cost, the consequences of which cannot be fully anticipated. Every cognitively mature person will have to deal with the existential problems listed in one of three ways: avoid them, outsource them, or confront them. Let's go through all three. Number one, avoidance. This means that a person chooses consciously or subconsciously to not think about the ultimate concerns by means of distraction. Modern life certainly offers many avenues for that, from social media and streaming services to drugs and even never-ending social justice crusades. Number two, outsourcing. Outsourcing existential problems means accepting ready-made answers provided by religious or non-religious dogmas and philosophies. You may have noticed that the more secular a society becomes, the more its members must necessarily embrace the kinds of distractions previously mentioned. When people lose the option to outsource thinking about ultimate concerns, they often opt to ignore them altogether. Number three, confronting. Confronting existential problems is the most challenging but arguably the most rewarding way of dealing with them. It means that a person accepts their inevitability, but at the same time doesn't allow them to define the entirety of his or her existence. They do not obsess over these concerns. On the contrary, the awareness of one's mortality leads to a greater appreciation for life. The recognition of one's existential solitude leads to treasuring authentic human contact, those special moments when a person is truly understood by another. The refusal to unquestioningly adopt another person, philosophy, or religion's view and understanding of life's meaning leads to the pursuit of unique individual goals. And the daunting task of bearing the full weight, responsibility, and consequences for one's own choices leads to sincere respect and an appreciation for one's authentic self. When a person's method of dealing with ultimate concerns fails, existential therapy says that psychopathology will arise. That is to say, dysfunctional behaviors. If that happens, he or she may search for another distraction, join a church, a cult, or start therapy. It is important to remember that confronting existential problems always entails a certain amount of anxiety. The only way to escape it is through avoidance or outsourcing. However, such escapism means inauthenticity. To lead an inauthentic life means to live frequently an unfulfilling one. To lead an authentic one must take full responsibility for it. Responsibility, in turn, cannot be completely free of anxiety. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And please check out my other videos. Goodbye.